this any better if you're on the coaching staff of Dallas. They're getting their main guy off, and then your other two key contributors are right there also. What they have to do here is button up this defense.
7 points in 5 minutes for Nowitzki. Walker, shot clock winding down. Spin move, wild shot, not a good one.
Yeah, he was trying to get a foul that time, Mike, by coming back at the left hand.
Howard defended him well. Jason Terry for three. Back-to-back threes for the Mavericks. And here's the early run you expected. Pat Riley's going to call another timeout.
Mike, it's the dribble penetration and the kick-out passes that are opening it up the three-point game, whether it is in transition or whether it's in a half-court set. You could not ask for anything better. Now just watch this kickback. See, they're conscious of Terry going to the basket. Beautiful. That's a beautiful setup. Now on this play, you can see Harris took the defense to him to open up a high three-point shooter.
Mavericks have hit 8 of their first 12 shots from the field.
Leader in high definition.
Nearly the midway point of the first, the Mavericks lead by 8 on the plane Monday morning in Miami before they took off to come back to Dallas. Jason Terry had a little message for his teammates.
I basically told guys that if you can't win 2 games on your home court in the NBA Finals, then you don't deserve to win a championship. So that's what it is for us. But you can't get to 2 without getting 1.
So he felt he needed to say it after a very frustrating loss in Game 5. The Mavericks upset with plays, upset with calls, and frustration led to anger, which included Mark Cuban, the owner, running onto the floor. He was yelling at the officials and had some obscenities to some reporters after. Cuban fined $250,000 today by the NBA as O'Neal can't get it to draws the foul. And according to the NBA, for several acts of misconduct, for another fine in a long list of fines for Mark Cuban. This went down today. And, you know, we've talked so much, Ruby, about Mark Cuban, and he has done an unbelievable job in turning this franchise around into one of the best in the NBA. He's a great fan. He's terrific for the league. But he has to control himself as an owner. And the NBA, again, with the $250,000 fine, as we go to Stuart Scott.
Thanks a lot, Mike. I talked to Mark Cuban just before the game, and I asked him, it was reported that he told David Stern after Game 5, quote, "Your league is rigged." Cuban denied that. He denied it on his blog. He denied it to me. What he told me was, I didn't say anything to David Stern. I gave him a good stare down. I stared at him. I said some things to some of the fans around, but nothing to David Stern and nothing to any league officials. While he was on his treadmill, as he always is before the game, Mike, David Stern walked into the Mavericks locker room, as he always does. He went up to Mark Cuban. He shook his hand. David Stern said, "It's always peace." Cuban laughed and said, "Hey, I'm not even sweating this time." Mike?
Well, Cuban and the Mavericks have put it behind them as they get ready for Game 6. Thank you, Stu. Meanwhile, Jerry Stackhouse come in. He got a huge ovation his first game since the suspension, which did not play in Game 5 as Haslam throws it in. Stackhouse suspended for that flagrant 2 foul on Shaquille O'Neal in the prior game. Kevin Harris looking for a shot early. O'Neal knocks it off the backboard. And a loose ball foul is going to go against the Miami Heat. Excuse me, it's against the Mavericks. I'm sorry, Eric Dampier. Dampier looking.
Now just keep an eye to the right of the screen. You're going to see Dampier push Shaq underneath. You know, anytime that Dampier is behind him, he always uses that forearm on Shaq. They've had an interesting battle throughout the series.
Wade double. And 3-second violation. Offensive 3 seconds ball on O'Neal.
Yeah, good call. Good call. You have to get the ball to Shaq when he's open. You don't have a lot of time. Shaq, early on in his first quarter, has been making the catch, taking the double teams, and finding people for high percentage shots.
Nowitzki with Haslam on him. Haslam has defended him well, as is the entire Heat team. Nowitzki, good drive. And O'Neal the rebound.
A high percentage shot. That's what he has to do. If the jumper is in there, drive the basketball. He's been getting to the line close to 10 times a game.
Williams lost it, tried to force it.
Great deflection by Harris.
Harris, a very good defender. Stackhouse inside.
Ready. Now that's excellent team basketball. That's at their best. They're greyhounds in this building. And remember, they're the second best home record in the league at 34-7 during the season.
The Greyhounds up by 8 right now and shooting the ball well. Walker off the mark again. Walker missing from the outside and a loose ball foul call on Udonis Haslem. That will be his first.
Now tonight, that is the third over-the-back loose ball foul that we've had here. No way are we going to have a lot of contact without the whistle blowing. So you must adjust when you're crashing the offensive boards.
Nowitzki very aggressive early. Drive for the hole. Dirk Nowitzki with the left hand.
Now see, Haslam's all upset. He was channeling Nowitzki into the lane, and the rotation man to come on the double team never arrived.
9 points already for Nowitzki. Wade short. Remember, Wade did not shoot the ball well in games 1 and 2. Stackhouse. And Haslem, good boxing out. Will hold off Nowitzki.
Now, if this is your first look at Dallas, they are a quick shooting ball club. Whether it's in transition like we had there, they'll get it up in less than 10 seconds.
Not a good shot from Haslem that time. Dampier tracks it down.
Yeah, you don't want Haslem to feel that he must score, especially when there's at least 16 seconds on the shot clock. Get into your offense and take advantage of Wade and Shaq.
Harris drives inside. Oh, hard foul.